Convoy's going to move again. Like I said, I've decided I'm going to test for scatter only if a ship gets damaged. I don't know. I might change that to if there's a ship torpedoes in the water. And the reason being is if they do scatter, some ships might take longer to get off the board, but they're going to go all different directions, and the sub's going to have a really hard time picking out targets. Whereas they're in a convoy there, it's actually a good chance if you miss one, you might hit another. But let's go ahead. So I'm going to move all these ships, and then I'm going to, on the next turn, I will move and then these guys move about short. So I'm just guessing now because I want this game to keep moving, but you know, they stay short apart. And I got some good tonnage on this convoy. 5, 6, 3 4s and a 3. That's really good tonnage if I can hit something. So they've moved. Now it's the next turn, and in the first phase is always torpedoes that are in the water. So we have torpedoes in the water, and they move really fast. Torpedoes had a speed of 30 knots. Escorts have a speed of like 20 knots. Submarines on the surface have a speed of 18 knots. Convoy ships had a maximum speed of like 14 knots. So you can see that the torpedoes were like the fastest things in the water. So that gives them almost the same speed. I give them the same speed as escorts and submarines. I give them a long plus short. So they're definitely going to hit something. See, that's just short right there. So that one's hit that guy. This one's hit this one. Doesn't, you know, we don't know yet how much damage is going to. We have to roll for that. But unfortunately back here I did really bad. Fuck, I totally missed that. I totally misconstrued that one. So it's a long plus. Oh, you know what? I think I did it wrong. No, it's medium and short. Medium short. That's still going to make it. That's still going to make it. I forgot. I changed the distance to medium and short. It's just a little bit, just a hair, a little bit further than escorts and subs can travel. But the distances are not a whole lot greater. So that's why I made it a medium and short. If you look, a medium and short together is just a little bit longer than a long, but it's a little bit shorter than a, or maybe it was two mediums. I'll have to check that out later. Anyways. The two I fired in the back missed. I totally misjudged those, but the two up here hit. So let's see what's going to happen to those. So torpedoes get 2 dice for their attack, and then the attack is versus the hull resistance of the ship. Cargo ships are 3. If they're a tanker, it's a 5. If it's an escort, it's 6. Subs are 4. So on 2 dice, you need at least a 3. All right, a 3 equals it. Doesn't necessarily damage it, because if you get a 3, if you equal, you have to roll another die. Evens, the ship is fine. Odds, then you get 1 damage. If you get more than equal but less than double, that's 1 damage. If you double the hull resistance, then you get 2 damages. And if you triple the hull damage, then you sink it outright. You just destroy the ship. So a 9 or better and you'll sink it. If you get less than 3, nothing. 3 is possible nothing. So let's see what happens to this first one here. Okay, I rolled an 8. That doubles it, but it doesn't triple it. So he's got 2 damage. And you come over here, you get your damage. I use these black ones as it looks like oil in the water. Now he's damaged twice, so that means he can only move 1 time short now. All right, so it's a good chance I might be able to put another. I don't have any fish. I could use deck guns and try and sink it. I'll see what happens to this guy. Roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I one better. So he's got 1 damage. I didn't double it, but it didn't equal it either. So he's got 1 damage. 1 damage doesn't really do a lot to him. He can still move full moves. So he's looking good. These 2 totally missed. Now torpedoes stay alive for 3 turns. So I fired once. was the short. This was 2. Then the next turn, they're going to be removed. They're not going to hit anything. So, all right. So now we go back to the cargo ship phase, and somebody's damaged now, so I could test for scatter. But let me see if I'm within 2 of too long. I am, so they're not going to scatter. They're going to try and get off the board because they know that's the shortest, quickest way. So they're just going to move. The ones that can move will move medium, and only this guy